Howdy folks, Kirk and family here with kirkgiordano plastering. Today, I want to point out a particular product. A lot of you guys call me and say, "Gee, Kirk, what paint do you recommend?" Well, we're not painting contractors, we're stucco contractors, and we don't really use paints. We use products like this Stuco-Flex here. It's a renew coating, but this isn't really a paint. There's it's about 15 pages of literature here. I thought what I'd do is write out a few things rather than stumble and fumble through 15 pages of what this stuff is, guys. It's Stuco-Flex's Renew. It's an elastomeric top coat. It's designed for cementitious finishes or for buildings that are cracked, new buildings, old buildings. If you've got a building with a lot of cracks, they recommend 2 coats. And it has a lot of flexibility and stretchability. How much stretchability? I asked my buddy Dan Johnson to, that's a loud street. I said, "Hey, do you got any samples?" He says, "Yeah." And this is the stretchability it has. Okay. It says 300%, meaning this building, if enough water, rain for months, lifts it and drops it, it won't affect it. And by the way, this Stuco-Flex, whether or not it's the acrylic elastomeric, which you could roll on or blow on, it's different from the Stuco-Flex with the sand in it. If you want to see the Stuco-Flex with the sand in it, in a link in the description, I'll put a video. We did a huge shopping center. We actually did a fish pond or a duck pond, about the size of a football field, and we used that product, so I'll put it underneath. To answer that, the paint question folks keep asking me, again, we're not painters, we're in the stucco trade. That's a pretty good flex, guys. You figure you'd have to, your building would have to go through an earthquake not to warrant that. Anyway, this is what it is too, guys. The Stuco-Flex product, again, Jay and I did a video about 3 years ago, and I was showing another acrylic product, and I went like this and it snapped in half. This particular product here, this is how flexible it is. You see how you could just bend this all the way in half. My buddy Dan Johnson over at Stuco-Flex, he does a lot of videos. He put it on a basketball and was bouncing the basketball. Then he used every other acrylic product known to man. It's sold in the United States. Hit it once and everything popped right off. He does a whole bunch of videos and stuff. So I thought these little samples, if you guys want to order the Stuco-Flex with the sand in it, these are great ideas. And if you don't find something you like, man, they make great beer coasters, just perfect size. Again, I told you I'll leave Dan Johnson's phone number in case you want samples like these, or you can call him. Let's see. All right, let's just get up there and I'll show you what we're doing, how far we are. We're in San Francisco. We got to get up at 4 o'clock just to beat the traffic on that bridge. I generally don't work here, but when you see this building, you'll say, "Yeah, now I know why you took that job," because it is so beautiful. It's gorgeous, guys. We'll go up top now and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, guys, we're going to explain what we've done here. We're about 5-6 stages high. The wind here is crazy. We've had to cover these windows every time we're out here because the wind is so strong, just yanks it off. Anyway, this is a dash finish. And lastly too, if you want to see how we achieve this finish, there's another video I'll put in the link, because Malin and I did the finish here, and at the end of the day we were both soaked and so full of stucco. It was one of my dirtiest days ever. But anyway, getting back to this Renew. You could use a small roller, but they recommend a lamb's wool roller. And this, of course, is 1.5 inches. They say get 1.25 inches, the nap right here, because no matter what you're doing, guys, I always go minimum 1.25 inches anyway, because you dip this in, say you're painting inside of your house, you get a little cheap $5 roller. You'll be painting that room for about 2 days. You get a roller like this, you spend a couple bucks more. You put it in one time, you can do a whole wall. It holds a lot. This particular finish, it is so incredibly thick that, I mean, I've used 5 gallons just right here. 5 gallons, guys, because it's raw stucco, so it's porous. That means it sucks up the paint, just sucks it up. So this has a waterproof membrane on it. And we didn't need any sand because you can look at that, man. There's a ton of sand on that stuff. Anyhow, this was kind of fun right here, but I'm going to show you why I accepted this job to come to San Francisco. We generally don't come to the city because of the traffic. Anyway, we're going to drop down a couple levels, and I'm going to show you more things like this, because folks always say, Kirk, all the years I've been in business, I've had a lot of people say, well, how are you going to match that radius? I say, I'm not going to match the radius. You're going to install the detail, the templates, and we're just going to form right over that. We showed how to do that too on down below. That, of course, will be in the description. There's be 3 videos in the description when we get to that stage. Let's come on down. We're going to go down a few levels, guys. We'll show you level by level, and then we're working on the bottom one. Okay, guys, this beautiful architecture, radius, arcs. You got everything here. But when we go down, you see how this comes up right here. Those are the details that it just makes doing stucco fun. When you get to, you're doing stucco every single day, when you get a house like this with a radius every which way and how you tie in right here, that right there is a lot of fun. Plus we get paid for it, can't beat that. We're gonna go down one more level. All right, guys, look at this architecture right here. Again, we're gonna put in the description how you do all this stuff. It's way easier than you actually think. All the radiuses combined, then you even got this kind of stuff here. Makes my day. You see how you tie it all in? You tie it all in. It's so much fun. Melon here is putting the second coat on this. I see, baby. You're using my Live Long and Plaster shirt, getting it all jacked up.
Oh God, look at your shirt.
I did get a little bit dirty on this. Touche, baby. Okay, let's go downtown one more level. But you see here, guys, this is the operation for this particular stuff. Get yourself a paint screener, and of course some good brushes and roller, and just roll it on. I prefer to roll it on thick and then hit it again, because this is a heavy dash. If this was a smooth steel trowel finish, you close your eyes and it'd be done in no time. We've been doing this now about 6 hours because it's such a heavy finish. All right, guys, as no video is complete unless we show some actual work instead of just yammering on, this is the product. Now, this product here is a quality product. Again, you go anywhere in the world and you see these monster buildings, 5, 6, 10 stories high, usually at beaches, resorts, and things like that. They have either the Stuco-Flex coating with the sand in it, or depending on the finish, you can do the same coating without sand. Just a common sense question, guys. What do you think costs more? The Stuco-Flex with sand or the Stuco-Flex without sand? Well, that's a pretty easy question because sand is cheap. This stuff here with no sand, you got to pay a little bit more. But how many of you guys know products that are elastomeric and you don't have to paint again? That's pretty rare, guys, pretty rare. So what we're doing is we're putting it on like this. Madeline is applying this coat here. Jason's applying, I'm applying, and Lou is downstairs cutting in. What's cutting in? He's got a brush. He's just cutting in all these edges, all the tops. Then we're going to go, we're going to hit it twice because it's new stucco, and new stucco, guys, is porous. That means as fast as you touch it with water, it just sucks the water right out. So this is going to dry right here. Once this dries in, say 5-10 minutes, we're going to double it up, just similar to spraying it with a pump, and then you back roll it. It's called back rolling, basically, and you just hit it again. So I'll show you one last thing because we got to get busy and get this done. We usually, when we're working in San Francisco, we'll work till 6 or 7, just so we're not stranded in traffic. Anyhow, Lou, let me get down here one more time. All right, guys, last section. as I was talking about this gorgeous architectural building here, I noticed this too. These are, again, this was built in the 1800s, a long time ago. All these rocks right here, they are being put back up. See this stretch right here? These are like 90 pounds each. Fortunately, I'm not doing that stuff. They're putting the rocks up on the side to go to the top here, and we're just going to refinish it. And you might add, one last question. Why the heck did all this fail in the first place? Because if you were to Google this house here and look at it last year, they got Google Maps for all the years past, you'll see all the stucco popping off. It was bulging off because back when they did it in, say, 1890 to 1910, they used to use a wood lath, and then they put the 15-pound felt in back of it, and then it was basically a cedar lath coming 2x8 sheets. That stuff lasts forever if you paint every 10 years. Every 10 years, but hey, sometimes who wants to set scaffold and spend the dough to paint the front of your house when you're looking at it thinking, man, well, let's see, a vacation or set the front of the house? So big chunks started to fall off. The contractor got started. It's like took the whole face off. That's where we come in to put it all back together. Anyway, my name is Kirk. We thank you for watching, and as usual, guys, we'll see you on the next one.
Hey everybody, Jay here, and I get the fun part of showing you the completed project, showing you everything that's done. Like most homes, when we finished our job a couple months ago, there was still some things left for them to take care of, but now that everything's done and they tore the scaffolding down, I get to show you the final product. So why don't I get my fat head out of the frame and turn it over there and show you. So, once I adjust this, had to have it so you could see my face. Now you can see the beautiful picture or colors that these folks chose, and all of these awesome intricate details that we went over in the other videos. The cool architectural rounds and radiuses and various nice things, and those big rocks that the other fellows had the joy of hanging and painting. These details, now that you watch those videos, hopefully you can see that they're not nearly as complicated as you might think. With a little knowledge and a little skill, you can do them pretty easily. And us, as the contractors and plasterers, we really enjoy it. It gives us a chance to flex our knowledge and hone our skills on something a little out of the ordinary, and we always like doing that sort of stuff. So there you have it, a beautiful finish, beautiful color. There is one other thing that I wanted to talk to you folks about. Kind of hard to get myself in the frame and make it so you could see me all at the same time by myself, but that kind of touches on those of you who follow us regularly know that there's some stuff going on in our personal life that's made it difficult to keep up with these videos. I just wanted to say thank you for all the kind words and well wishes everybody sent to us. I wanted to let you know that things are looking up and getting better, and hopefully with any luck soon we'll be able to get back to regularly uploading this content for you guys to enjoy, learn from, and see how it is that we do what we do. So again, thank you for staying with us, thank you for watching, and until next time, live long and plaster. By the way, folks, my dad and I are now members of Amazon affiliates, so if you're looking to buy any of the plastering or construction tools you've seen in our videos and you want to support us in the process, you can check the links below our video, or you can go to our website and get them there. If you have any other questions for tools we don't have linked, email us direct and we'll respond to you then.
Once again, folks, we thank you for watching, and I really enjoy all your comments.
If you guys like this video, please click the like button down below, and also if you enjoy what we do, subscribe to our channel so we can keep making these videos for you.
My name is Kirk.
And Jay.
We thank you for watching, and from the entire Giordano family, we'll see you on the next one.